Well, how much do you trust your intuition? Now, sometimes that little voice inside your head can help you make better decisions, but you can also use your intuition to find love or strengthen your current relationship.
You sure can. Joining us now to help explore how we can develop our own intuitive abilities is Laura Day, author and practicing intuitive. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, can you explain exactly what is intuitive dating?
Intuitive dating is dating from who you are now and who you want to become, as opposed to what you were. And without knowing it, most of us date out of habit. We even present a self that wouldn't want the person that we're trying to attract.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Okay, so how can people use intuition to actually attract love?
Well, the first most powerful thing you can do, and it's hard when you're lonely to do this, so I know it's not an easy thing, but find things that make you feel what you want to feel when you're in love. Because when you do that intuitively, chemically, in terms of your gestures and responses, and even in terms of how your dreams reroute your intuition and subconscious, you are preparing yourself for love, and you are sending a signal that there's pleasure to be shared. We often don't do that. We often send the signal that we're lonely, that we're hungry. So be in love with your friends, with your cat, with your home, with the novel you're reading. Experience that, and you will notice an immediate shift in how people respond to you.
Well, so you say singles can also use intuition to figure out what could be preventing them from finding a soulmate. So how exactly do they do that?
First of all, the concept of soulmate, there are so many soulmates for you. It depends which of the many lives you can have you want. And the first thing you do to really set your intuition toward finding that soulmate is to make we statements. Even if you're alone, think of somebody beside you, experience it, really use your senses. Do we want to have breakfast together? You begin to know who you are in love, and again, not who you are out of habit. So really, really begin to be in relationship in whatever you do, and you may find that you have boundaries you didn't know you had. As you resolve those, you'll find that it's much easier to connect, and sometimes people who are around you forever suddenly notice you, and you suddenly notice them.
Wow.
So, Laura, what about people who are already in a relationship? How can they use intuition to improve their bond?
Well, in a relationship, the real rule is you can't cheat, in the sense that we and anyone in a relationship will tell you, we read each other's minds, we read each other's feelings. So if you're pissed off, either find a good way to express it or resolve it on your own. Beat a pillow, the person is imperfect, but when your subliminal message and your direct message are not coherent, you have problems in relationship, and people act out when they don't have a feeling of being centered in a relationship.
Well, so let me ask you a question. Can your intuition ever be wrong?
Your intuition is not wrong, but your interpretation is wrong. And one thing that I really encourage people to do is not have faith-based intuition. Document your senses. When you begin to experience love in your environment, document the new things you notice, and then document your perceptions of what may be coming up or what may be transpiring between you and another. And you'll notice that you know things you didn't know you knew. But if you don't write them down, the mind and the heart is a messy place, and they just get lost and you can't use them.
All right. Well, Laura, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And to see more of Laura's tips, you can visit her website, lauraday.com.